All right, so this is just a quick little heads up update, whatever you want to call it, on a story that I'm sure you have all heard about by this point. It's making national news. It is the most talked about story at the moment, and that, of course, is the shooting that took place in Las Vegas at a Jason Aldean concert just last night, Sunday night. It'll be October 1st. At this point, what I have seen is that there is 50 plus people confirmed dead at this point. The shooter was a white male, 64 years old. His name was Stephen Paddock. Also was his companion. I haven't caught her name yet, but apparently she is a older, middle-aged, maybe around his age, Asian woman. That's what I've seen reported. I don't know if that's true. Maybe something will change at this point. At one point I heard that there was also a third person of interest, but I haven't heard anything more about that, so I don't know if that still holds or if they've moved past that at this point. I don't know. This is horrible. I mean, this is absolutely horrible. You know, we'll be talking about this in the days to come. I'll be talking about it on the podcast, that kind of thing. I may make another video on it. I don't know yet. I have seen some video from the shooting, and it's hard to tell. They're in an area, maybe there's some echo going on, but it sounded like full automatic fire. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if there was some echoing going on in this area that they were in. They were out in they weren't indoors, they were outdoors. Maybe somebody else out there who has more experience with full auto fire than I do has seen the video and can tell me what it sounds like to them, but it certainly sounds like full auto fire. At times it almost sounds like full auto fire or 3-round burst shot. For those of you out there who are into firearms like I am, you know, but maybe you would know better than I. So I don't know if that's going to play into something that they're going to talk about in these stories. I have no idea. But at this point, that's what I know about what's going on. More than 50 people dead. They say over 200 injured. There are plenty of cell phone videos out there floating around that I've seen. I've seen at least 5 or 6 at this point. It's horrible. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to put it out there to everybody to just please be honest when you're talking about this, regardless of what the motivations are of this individual, regardless of what eventually happens. He's dead now. They put him down, as they should. But maybe from his companion that they have in custody, maybe they'll find out what the motivations are. And please, regardless of what those motivations are, be honest. Don't deflect. If his motivations happen to fall in line with some political ideology you have, don't deny it. Don't do what the media and the left and the liberals in this country always do, which is when it's one of theirs, they find a reason to ignore it, not admit it, to just look the other way. Don't do that. If this guy turns out to be some far right-wing nut job, admit it. Don't deny it. And we don't get anywhere doing that stuff. I don't know what this guy's political leanings are. I have no idea. He could be a liberal. He could be a right-winger. It may have nothing to do with politics whatsoever. We don't know. I do know one thing. This was, without a doubt, an act of terrorism. Hands down. Hands down. This is an act of terrorism. Maybe it's a lone gunman act of terrorism. We don't know. And again, we don't know what the ideology is. We don't know what pushed him to do this at this point. But this was an act of terrorism. And don't deny that. Again, don't do what the other side always does, what they do with Antifa and everybody else. This was an act of terrorism. Let's get it out of the way right now. That's what this was. So just try and be honest, guys, when we're talking about this, please. But that's it. That's the update on what's going on. 50 plus people dead. It's a horrible day in this country. Hope you guys out there who are watching, hope you guys are okay. I hope nobody that I know was there. That may sound horrible to say, because regardless of whether I know somebody doesn't take any value away from their life, but I hope my audience, I hope all you guys out there, I hope you guys are safe. So take care, guys, and we'll talk to you later.